Is it time to buy or sell SPDR Gold Shares ETF? In this video, we will explore SPDR Gold Shares in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 3rd of April 2025, and we are here to offer an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest insights. You don't want to miss any critical updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of artificial intelligence and receive free price predictions and detailed analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 8th of January 2025, our system has ranked SPDR Gold Shares as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 1.64. Now, let's examine the performance of this exchange-traded fund during this time frame. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 16.5% since we first identified SPDR Gold Shares as a buy candidate 59 days ago. This translates to an average return of 0.28% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is situated within a narrow and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating further potential for growth within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of approximately 15.52% over the next 3 months, with anticipated returns ranging from 11.99% to 16.48%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis reveals a projected change of 28.78%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 15.61% to 29.68% over the coming year. In current terms, this would translate to a future price between $331.12 and $371.42. Our latest daily update for SPDR Gold Shares features the headline, SPDR Gold Shares ETF upgraded to buy candidate. The SPDR Gold Shares ETF price experienced a decline of approximately 0.6% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 3rd of April, 2025, dropping from $288.16 to $286.42. Throughout the trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 2.35%, reaching a low of $282.45 and a high of $289.09. Over this period, the price has shown volatility, resulting in a gain of 2.02% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume increased on the last day by 11 million shares, though this occurred in the context of falling prices. This may signal an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 20 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $5.86 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest price for the ETF was $289.11, while the lowest price stood at $210.71. Currently, the price remains 0.93%, which equates to $2.69, below the 52-week high of $289.11, which also marks the all-time high for the ETF. As of April 3, 2025, gold prices have demonstrated remarkable resilience, trading above $3,110 per ounce as market dynamics shift. This surge, driven by a deteriorating U.S. economy and the announcement of new tariffs by President Trump, has caused significant fluctuations in the market. Although gold faced some pressure due to a global sell-off, it swiftly rebounded as investors sought refuge in safe haven assets. The introduction of tariffs may increase gold demand as it amplifies uncertainties in the market, prompting investors to pivot towards gold as a hedge. This renewed interest in gold, particularly amid declining economic indicators and speculation surrounding future U.S. monetary policies, positions the gold ETF favorably for short-term gains. In the longer term, should gold maintain its position above $3,000 and junior miners like Nucor Gold thrive, the outlook for the gold ETF could remain positive. Analysts indicate that despite potential short-term downward pressures, the overall support for gold remains strong, making the gold ETF an appealing option for investors aiming to navigate market volatility. the interplay of tariffs, economic performance, and investor sentiment is likely to keep the gold ETF in focus, with prospects for both stability and potential growth in its stock price amid evolving market conditions. Analysts have assigned the SPDR Gold Shares exchange-traded fund a general buy rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong buy and the price-to-book ratio as strong buy. However, for the return on investment, analysts have given the ETF a neutral rating. The following signals have been identified for SPDR Gold Shares. The SPDR Gold Shares exchange-traded fund holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the fund. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these two averages, as the short-term average is above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support is expected at levels of $284.94 and $274.38. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact near-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025, and thus far, it has decreased by 0.6%. Further declines are suggested until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased amid falling prices yesterday, serving as a potential early warning, necessitating closer monitoring of the exchange-traded fund. Here are some additional signals that you may find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots show a sell signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger signals a buy from 4 days ago. The short-term moving average suggests a buy from 7 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 59 days ago. Upon examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicates a sell signal from 20 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a sell signal from 66 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SPDR Gold Shares. SPDR Gold Shares finds support from accumulated volume at $275.13. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This exchange-traded fund is typically traded at a solid volume, and due to minor daily fluctuations, the risk is deemed to be low. Over the past day, the ETF fluctuated $6.64, which is a change of 2.35% between its high and low. In the previous week, the ETF experienced an average daily volatility of 1.11%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for SPDR Gold Shares, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A very high PE ratio suggests that the exchange-traded fund could be overvalued. However, it's not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SPDR Gold Shares. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SPDR Gold Shares is at $287.57. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SPDR Gold Shares encounters its first support level at $275.13. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $278.49, representing a decline of 2.77%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits low daily fluctuations, which contributes to its lower risk profile. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. SPDR Gold Shares ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals, combined with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for SPDR Gold Shares ETF to perform well in the near term. Consequently, we have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this ETF from a hold or accumulate to a buy candidate since our last evaluation. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements of the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 4th of April, we anticipate SPDR Gold Shares to open lower by approximately 433 hundredths of a dollar, starting trading at $285.99. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.